Well, in his new show, he's making a difference in communities through food. Here to tell me more, Chef Roy Choi. Good to see you, man.
What's up, yo?
Roy, thanks for coming, man. I've been a fan for a while, big foodie, big food truck guy, which I know is really sort of your foray into stardom, if you will. But before we get to that, congratulations on the show, Broken Bread.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
It's about looking at our broken systems, especially around food, but not totally around food, and especially that affect a lot of our inner cities and our communities and our land and our environment. And really, instead of getting depressed about them or throwing up our hands at them or arguing about them, we're really going out and finding people that are making a difference. As small as delivering groceries or helping kids get off the streets, one pizza at a time, all the way up to big corporations. You know?
So you're really tackling these societal issues and seeing it through the eyes of food.
Through the eyes of food, because really the impact, if you look at not only the environment but also our communities, the impact really comes from food.
So what do you hope ultimately the audiences take away when watching?
I hope, one, that people are inspired. It's airing in prime time on Tastemade and KCET. So that's a big deal to put these social issues out in a very large mainstream format. I guess my biggest goal is to make it like this, like extra, like make it pop culture, make it something that millions of people watch.
Yeah.
So that the things that matter become a part of our daily life, you know?
Exactly.
That we don't have to like shy away from the elephant in the room about things. It's okay to talk about it.
And it's cool that you're exposing these people. Just visually, we're going to see all kinds of different walks of life and people from all different backgrounds.
I mean, being brown, like we don't get many chances on TV, you know, and a lot of times if you do get a chance, you're like one person that has to represent the whole community. The great thing about this show is like just putting the camera on the streets in the neighborhoods, we naturally have a lot of people of color on TV, and we don't have to make it a point. It's just real life. It's just LA on prime time.
Yeah.
We showing up, baby.
Exactly. We're showing up. Well, it's empowering, man. Congrats. That sounds really cool.
Thank you.
And like I mentioned earlier, food trucks. I'm a huge fan and became first aware of you through food trucks. But even growing up, I remember like a construction site, you'd hear like the bandas and mariachi, with the food. They've been around and part of the culture and fabric there forever,
we pay respect to that. That's like our parents. That's like, you know, I grew up in LA, and that's our tios and tias and uncles and. You know, and what we are is we're like, I always try to look at Kogi as like we're the kids of that generation.
Yeah.
And we took it and put a new paint job on it, added technology, and it's right there. First time my burrito got its own stand.
You came with a burrito?
There.
Is this just because I was Mexican? You brought me a burrito?
That's a Korean burrito right there.
That's a Korean burrito? Nice, great. Best of both worlds right here. But before I dive into this, and can't ask you any more questions, how has the food truck culture changed the food industry? Because it's really become a bit of a phenomenon everywhere, right?
I would say so. I think it democratized the food industry. When Kogi came on the scene, we combined not only the mobility of food trucks, but also technology through Twitter and the smartphone and everything.
Because social media, exactly.
Before that, restaurants were kind of separated for a lot of folks, especially minority folks or young kids. You know, if you're coming up as a teenager, whatever the case may be, you may be everything was either fine dining or kind of like mom and pop shop.
Yeah.
There wasn't any kind of like in between.
Exactly.
And what I think we did with the Kogi truck, what we did was we were able to break down those walls, blur the lines.
Yeah.
And now you know, you can get the best meal in a mini mall. You know?
Right, exactly. How big of a loss to the food community was Anthony Bourdain?
I mean, it's like losing your uncle. You know, we all called him Uncle Tony.
You knew him?
Yeah. Very well. He was the publisher of my book, LA Sun. Also a great friend, a mentor. You know, it was like losing, it's losing a family member. It's losing someone that was holding it down. It's like, even on the streets, it's like losing an OG, you know, for sure. And it's not even been a year yet, I don't think. It's really, we lost Anthony Bourdain here in Los Angeles. We lost Jonathan Gold within a 6-month period. And I think in many ways, as a city and as a food community, we still don't know how to completely get back on our feet yet. So we're kind of figuring it out as we go, you know.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
shows like you're doing, though, it's important to raise awareness of all the great stuff that's going on. Man.
Yeah, we definitely dedicate a lot of what we do to Tony, for sure.
I know you have a lot of celeb friends and clients. Who've rolled through, since we're an entertainment show, who's rolled through and enjoyed some of your cuisine? I'm enjoying it right now, by the way.
Mario Lopez. Anyone and everyone, man. Anyone in Hollywood.
In fact, you tripped out like, oh damn, there's.
Yeah, anyone. I mean, from the set of Iron Man, you know, all the way to we're on Paramount Studios like every week. Every show that films here at Universal.
Yeah.
Every TV show, sitcom. Brooklyn Nine-Nine are huge fans. Shout out Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Shout out everyone over there. I would say for this show, I'm gonna give love to Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the whole cast.
Fair enough.
Whole cast.
I like it. You always hold it down for the raza too. That's
Yeah,
tight.
man.
Please be sure to check out Chef Roy's new show, Broken Bread, Wednesday nights on KCET and streaming on Tastemade.com. Want more extra? Hit the subscribe button and the bell and never miss a video.